You're watching WDHN Weather with Chief Meteorologist Scott Roberts.
This Thursday afternoon, we've had mainly dry conditions, though the radar is starting to become a little bit more active for some parts of the Wiregrass. Brief heavy downpours and lightning expected in the western part of the area. Enterprise, you had a cell move over you a little bit earlier, and now another one developing just to your west, to the west of Elba as well. A decent amount of lightning developing with that cell. Over Houston County, basically on the south side of town, southwest side of town along the circle, along 231 and 52. Some heavy rain is developing along an outflow boundary. Actually, a couple of them that have converged together, helping the storms to develop. Same thing for Cottonwood. You have a cell developing over your area. No lightning in Houston County right now, but that could be changing as these storms possibly get a little bit stronger to the north. Pike County seeing some activity in the southern part of the county. This is drifting generally to the east, so should impact Barber County, parts of northern Coffee County, and into Dale County as well. And basically, once the daytime heating goes away, we should start to see the activity settle down on action radar, and we'll go through the similar pattern over the next couple of days. Temperatures this evening on the cool side for a few spots. We were lucky to have those showers and storms roll through. 82 degrees for Blakely, still holding on to the lower 90s for Dothan, 80s for Enterprise as well. But when you factor in the moisture, the humidity that's in the atmosphere, that's really the big story, making it feel like well over 105 degrees at times earlier in the afternoon hours, feeling like the mid 90s to lower 100s at this hour. But overall, for the next few days, it is going to be feeling pretty hot. Dangerous heat is in the forecast, nearing 110 for Sunday and into Monday, and that's even with some afternoon showers and storms still in the forecast, so definitely take precautions if you are going to be outdoors. In the tropics, things are quiet right now. We do have a little bit of convection along the intertropical convergence zone, but nothing that's going to organize for the next few days. Same thing for the Caribbean and into the Gulf of Mexico. And historically, we are heading into the busier portion of hurricane season. Late August and into September is when we do get that peak, and it looks like things are going to be a little bit more active for the remainder of the season. The National Hurricane Center and NOAA have increased the number of named storms and hurricanes for this year, so it looks like it could end up being an above average season. It looks like the major hurricane forecast is remaining the same as it has been earlier in the season, just a hair above average, possibly with 2 to 4 very strong storms expected. As far as our conditions for tonight, sky is going to be clearing out. Temperatures in the 70s. Going to the early morning hours of tomorrow, already in the 80s by 8 o'clock. Lunchtime and beyond, middle to upper 90s for some locations, and that's when the shower and storm activity will begin to pick up. We'll have an onshore flow that will enhance things early in the afternoon, and as we go into the evening hours, conditions will begin to dry out and cool off a little bit, but just a little. Temperatures for those morning wake-up hours in the mid-70s for the cool mornings, mid-90s for the hot afternoons, and factoring in that moisture, Ben, it is going to be dangerous. And if you're lucky, some of those storms will roll through your neighborhood and cool things off a little bit, but with those storm chances anywhere between 30 and 40%, that means a lot of us will be missing out.